this is our last day in Bohol. It's unfortunate. It's been lovely to sort of visit all the places that we have. The island itself seems like a really sort of quiet island. It's nice. So yeah, we're just getting some more money at the bank, and then we're going to head back to the hotel, I think. Oh, and maybe get some breakfast. We need to go and get our ferry about 20 to 11. We also need about an hour to get to the ferry port, and we need to get, I think, about half an hour's worth of time to sort of check in, because it's a bit like an airport in a weird way. You got like check in luggage and go through security, and that's not as bad. I mean, there's no like passport control and stuff, but although you do need your passport to get tickets, it's one of them you need ID with. But yeah, we'll soon be on our way to Siquijor. A few people have said that it's meant to be really nice, very peaceful, has some lovely beaches, so I guess we'll find that out. This is our last ride on this bike for today. Not ever. Might end up riding again in Siquijor. We'll see what there is to do. Yeah. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. We're just about to jump on our transfer to the ferry port and then make our way over to the island. We're just about to set off from Bohol and we're heading towards Lorena, Siquijor, Mesosay. We've again opted for business class because it's just quieter, a lot more comfortable as well. We saw the seats when we left the boat last time and it looked very kind of plasticky, and yeah, the amount of travelling we're doing, we'd like to travel at least a bit in comfort, because it's just otherwise too much travelling and a lot of discomfort. So we're heading on business class once again, and we've got it almost to ourselves. There's a couple more people on the opposite side to us now, but otherwise nobody else. So we've finally arrived at our accommodation in Siquijor, and it looks incredible. The accommodation is very roomy, very sort of rustic in a way. It's got that sort of wooden feel, like the wooden beams, wooden spindles here. We've got aircon, I believe. Haven't quite figured out how to work it yet. We've got a hammock, which needs to be unravelled, and that'll be a nice relax later. There's a swimming pool, infinity pool just here, and the beach is just across there. I'm really looking forward to exploring this place actually. I think it's really cool. It's really quiet. Alright, let's see if we can get in this hammock then. So we're going to do this. Hammock time. It's more like a chair than a hammock. I'm going to fall off this thing in a minute. Yeah, I can't say it's relaxing. You have to sort of push up the foot end to straighten this thing out, and if you just relax, you curl up like this. So you have to push. Managed to get this thing rocking. Yeah, there's lots of really cool wildlife here. We saw this yellow bird sort of land on our windows up there, and I don't know where it's gone. I don't even know what it is. Making a home. the all important corner. We'll get there eventually, eh? So after a short walk down from our room on the resort, down very short flight of steps, we come out on this beach here, which as you can see is really quiet, peaceful. A couple of kids knocking about, sort of local kids. So our nearest supermarket is back at Lorena, which is about a 15-minute drive and right by the ferry port. If we'd have known that was going to be the nearest shop, we probably would have bought some food and drinks while we were nearby, because it's quite isolated here, which is nice, but it does mean access to town is a bit restricted. You can rent a motorbike for 350 peso for a 24-hour period, which is about £4 or £5, so it's pretty cheap anyway. So we'll probably do that tomorrow. How is the water?
Warm.
Warm?
Yeah.
The water's warm?
Yeah.
How deep is it?
The deepest it got to was that.
Your knees.
So I think the pool is needed to cool down.
Pool? Should we go to the pool?
Get up to that walk up the steps.
You gotta make that walk at some point. I can't just drag you up the hill. No, not gonna happen. It's actually pretty warm. I really thought this would be ice cold. Because I remember going to Spain once and it was really warm, probably not this warm. And then this pool, I touched into it and it was like, I thought, oh warm. Remember Scathos?
Yeah.
It was worse than that. It was really cold and I remember swimming thinking, I'll warm up. And I never did. I got out. This is insanely warm. It's just like, it's lukewarm. I don't think I've ever been in an infinity pool before. It's so peaceful here. After a bit of googling, we actually found out, or Rachel found out, there's actually a restaurant within 5-minute walking distance. So the plan is now to go there, have some food. No idea what time it is now, so we might be a bit early for dinner. Let's crack on. Even though it's much cooler now, it's still easy to burn in this temperature. So trying to stick to the shade. I don't think we've got that much sun cream on us, and we ran out as well, so we need to go and buy some more. Turns out the pizza place, which was just up the road, I don't think, it's not that it's not open, in that it's just closed at the moment. I don't think it's open at all. It just seems like it's under construction, which I find really weird. There's another place to eat going back the other way, past where we're staying, which hopefully is open. And I was really gutted as well. I was really looking forward to having a bit of pizza. Like quite a lot of rice recently, and I just feel the need for something, you know, just something a bit different. Gotta say, it's pretty much out in the sticks, this place. It's lovely and quiet. There's a chicken crossing the road. There's a joke in there somewhere. Cheers, my dears. we were awake at 5:30 this morning.
So we got us a couple of bites here.
So we've arrived at Salag Duong Beach. We are here at Cambrugahai Falls.
I've really enjoyed today. I think it's been marvellous.